Guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're doing a PS2 tier list. Now, this is kind of a part two to another video that Johnny Donuts made. I'll link to that video in the description. Make sure you guys go watch that first, then come back and watch this, because every game on this list is from his video. We all picked our top 5 favorite PS2 games, and that's what is on this tier list for today, all right? So I'm here today with the one and only Putty Man, as we call him, Lunchables. Not Lunchbox, we call him Lunchables. He's almost that Lunchbox.
Where am I at? Where am I at?
You guys can check out his YouTube channel. I'll link in the description.
I mean, where am I on the screen?
Don't worry about that, man. It's okay. You don't need to worry, dude. You're all around, dude. You're all over the place. Then we got Johnny Donuts here. Johnny Donuts 777. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel. Link in the description. And we got Compo Bunch, whatever they call this kid. He's
Chicken Fingers.
Chicken Fingers. Yeah, that's right. All
Compo
right.
Crunch.
Does anybody want to say anything before we get started?
Yeah.
Can I shout out my channel?
Yeah, go ahead. Give your channel
Johnny Donuts 777. You can find me everywhere on Google.
Yeah, can I shout out mine? I can do that either, really.
Yeah, go ahead. Show your channel.
All right, cool. Johnny Donuts 777. Go check me out on YouTube and Instagram.
All right, here we go. And since they both got plugs, Johnny Donuts 777, do you want to plug anything?
Yeah. Campo Reviews on Instagram.
There you guys go.
That's cheating.
Make sure you guys go check them out.
That's somebody else's channel. It's not fair.
Anyway, let's jump into tier list land. All right, guys, we are here in tier list land, and this is where we tier things out in the land of lists. So first up, we have WWE Smackdown. Just Bring It. This is my favorite wrestling game of all time. So I hope you guys are going to agree with me on this, because I don't think it's an S. I will say that, but I do think it's an A or B.
It's a B.
I'll take a B.
I'd go A.
My boy.
I go
Okay.
A.
What are you guys saying? We're going to compromise, or we're going to put it in B?
Well, just put it there for now and let's see what happens.
I was
Okay,
gonna say this is gonna go pretty bad because we all have our favorites because it's on our top 5 list, so it's gonna get really nasty.
I mean, but
later.
there's no game on here that I don't like.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a couple here that I haven't played. So, but next up is Devil May Cry. This is Devil May Cry Part 1. Pretty good game. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it B tier or A tier? I would say it's around there for me.
I say A.
It's ahead of SmackDown for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure it is. But it's not S tier, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So I think we'll all agree. We'll just leave it an A for now.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Jet Li's Rise of Honor, I believe it's called.
Yeah, I never got to play it, so I can't judge on that one.
Okay.
Same here.
Well, since I'm the only one who played it,
I played it.
It's S tier. No,
it's definitely not S tier.
It's ahead of SmackDown. I would say it's there.
I would say it's worse than it though, John. Honestly,
I would say. Okay, you're talking about your 5th place game against my 5th place game, and I would say Rise of Honor is a pretty good game.
Yeah, but if we're being honest here, okay, let's think about the SmackDown game, how much it had to offer. Like, you remember that behind the scenes
yes,
thing?
I can remember. I remember that it was that the story is well noted that the story aspect of this game is the worst of any wrestling game ever.
Really, Johnny Donuts, you're gonna agree with that?
No, I like the story aspect. This had I think this was the first Road to WrestleMania one.
No, this is the one where you play the story mode and you play like 3 matches and then you win the title and then it's over and it shows you the credits.
That was Here Comes the Pain.
No, that was this one.
No, it's not, John. This one was actually really good, man.
All right, so put wherever you want it. I don't care.
All right, let's go.
Put it in F tier because I'm the only one that played it.
Anyway, next up is the Godfather. Now, it's going to be hard for me to say this is an S. I don't think it's an S, but I do think that it it's very close. I would say it's an A for me.
I'm going to put it in A too.
I'm going to say because I didn't play it on PlayStation 2 that it's an F.
I can't say anything. I never played it.
Gosh, John. Okay, John, what are you saying?
It's an F because you put Rise to Honor behind SmackDown.
Oh my God.
Well, then you know what? This is going ahead of Rise to Honor.
I told you this was all going to happen because I guarantee
it's behind Devil May Cry, obviously. Like,
okay, okay. Well, I don't know sometimes, man. You're
it's
just
a
weird
really good game.
Okay, I'm not going to compromise on this one. This is like a C.
Yeah, I would say I would agree. It was a good game though. It was definitely. Didn't they make a couple? They made how many more after this? Like 3 more after this?
Yeah, no, they made like 1 or 2, and the other ones weren't good. This was the best one out of all.
No, Vendetta is 100%. Good.
Vendetta is good, but I feel like really good.
Oh, by the way, guys, people that are watching this, you might not be able to see because it's so small. We're talking about Def Jam
Fight for New York.
Fight for New York.
Yep.
Wasn't there one called Fight Club or something like that?
No, there's Def Jam.
No, I'm thinking of the boxing.
There's Def Jam Vendetta, and then there's Def. The second one is Fight for New York, and then there's a third one that I don't think anybody played.
Yeah.
Okay. In my opinion, I would say this is about a C in my opinion.
Same.
That's fine.
John, you're saying C too. I heard you say that before.
Yeah, it is like a C.
Well,
C is a good game.
Remember
there's nothing mind.
It's average. C is not a bad game. It's an average game.
50-cent game. Get rich or die trying.
50-cent game? Was that on PS2 or 3?
Or Bulletproof.
Bulletproof. It was a Bulletproof. Yeah, it was Bulletproof. The other one was Get Rich or Die Trying. That one didn't come into another one.
Okay. Blood in the Sand.
Blood in the Sand.
Blood in the Sand. Was that it?
There was a 50-cent Blood in the Sand. That was the one with like that golden skull that he had or something.
Yeah, but I thought that was later.
Bulletproof was first.
There was one that was actually really playable and enjoyable.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. So next, I think we can all agree this is an S tier. The Grand Theft Auto Trilogy.
Yeah, I'm down to say yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all going to.
It's on a trilogy. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, S2 S tiers and 1 A tier in the trilogy. You know what I mean? Okay, next up is Blade. Is this Blade 2? Yeah, Blade 2, the video game. I'm gonna let you guys take this one away.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like Fight for New York is way better than Blade 2, but you know,
I think it's just a beat 'em up game, so it doesn't really matter. It's behind Fight for New York. I could care less.
Okay,
it's irrelevant. Even if I said it was the greatest game ever made, it wouldn't get put in S, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Next up, JD, do you have anything to say about the Blade game? Or you?
No, I never actually played it. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So next up is Final Fantasy X. I've never played this. Again, another game I haven't played.
One of the best Final Fantasies ever made in my eyes. I'll say it, but that's the reason. But it was only on my number 5. But still, one of the best Final Fantasy ever. I spent so much time. It has
the most hilarious voiceover in the history of video
I know what you're talking
but then again, it's also the first Final Fantasy game to have voiceovers in it.
Yep.
But it's like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this game, to be honest with you, but it is a good game.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, like the voiceover is so hilariously bad that it like takes away from the game at some points.
I'd put it behind Rise to Honor on B. Or
really, I actually feel like it's better than that.
I think it. I mean, I would argue to put it at the front of B.
The front of the Bs? Okay, I'll take that.
Buddy, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Perfect. Next up, we're at God of War, number 1. God of War 1.
Okay, so I don't remember which one of these two I played. I only played one of them, but I don't really like the God of War series. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, me neither. I think I will say part 1's better than part 2. But I didn't. They're not my favorite.
Yeah,
games.
We had one of them. I don't remember which one we had. That's the only one I played. I mean, I'm fine with them being wherever you guys think they're. I wouldn't say they're S tier though.
No, I'm okay not to have an S tier. I would say
they're average.
I would say they're A tier. I definitely feel like they're better as far as the mechanics. They're better than Devil May Cry because I mean, Devil May Cry and them had the same kind of like fighting mechanics. Yeah. I feel like God of War always did it better though.
But this is the thing. A tier is like would be considered a great game. So
that's what's confusing me. See, I've never played The Godfather, so I can't judge that.
Just picture it as GTA. It's like a GTA game, but like
it's a really simple though GTA, but it kept going the direction of San Andreas.
If you're looking at it that way, then look at it this way. If in my eyes, this is in my eyes. If Godfather is to GTA, or if GTA is what's to Godfather, then in my eyes, God of War would be what GTA is to Devil May Cry. That's what I'm saying. I love Devil May Cry. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like
hearing what you're saying, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I didn't get that. This is what I need to. You played Devil May Cry, buddy, right?
Yeah, I played.
Okay, I played Devil May Cry and God of War. In my opinion, Devil May Cry I enjoyed more. So that's what we need to base this on right now. Did you like God of War more? Correct?
I definitely love God of War.
Okay, so Johnny Donuts, did you like?
I found there was just more to do in Devil May Cry. It had the whole Metrovania aspect to it, right? You can backtrack, you can go visit old rooms. With God of War, it was very linear. As fun as it was linear. And that's why I mean,
and this is a guy who had both of them high up on his list. And Johnny Donuts had them on his list as well, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah,
I did.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad game. Like I said, the reason I want to do it that way is because I feel like the story as well with God of War was much better, and the combat system was better in my eyes.
I respect that. Okay, so John, it's up to you now. Basically, are you saying Devil May Cry?
Okay, so I'll sit with this. Neither one of them is an S, but I'll sit with this. Putty, pick one of them to be ahead of Devil May Cry, and the other one goes behind Devil May Cry.
Oh no, you can if you want to. Go ahead. You can put that one behind Godfather if you want to. I'm okay. I'm just saying that's how I feel, but it's still a compromise.
Yeah, but where would you put 2 if you couldn't put it in?
Oh, put 2. 2 would
Two's
be
worse, John, isn't it,
after-
buddy?
yeah. 2 would be behind Smackdown. I don't know about the Rise of Honor. I've never played it, so I can't really judge on the Rise of Honor game.
I
I've
mean,
never
I
played
think
the
God
other.
of War is made probably better than Godfather.
I don't think so. I played both of them.
Godfather
And
2 is
keep
a
in
way
mind,
better game than Godfather
I want you guys to keep
1.
in mind,
Yeah.
I played God of War Remastered. I did not play the original.
Yeah, I played the original. I played the remaster, but I didn't finish the remastered version. But I did play a little bit of it. I still like the first one just because I played it when it first came out. You know what I mean?
The thing about when it comes to Devil May Cry, I'm happy that at least it's not better, because Devil May Cry for me was the first time I ever played one of those.
I know. I
games,
fully
so.
get that, because I was gonna say, if everyone's so high on Devil May Cry, how come nobody had it on their list? But then I remembered it's a favorites list. It's not a best game list.
Yeah.
What's better than what? Okay. I guess we'll just leave it there. In my opinion,
Well, you
Godfather
put Godfather
was better.
ahead then if you feel that strongly. Like
Whatever.
I don't.
We're
I
good
mean,
for now.
I really like Godfather. Like, I mean, I really like the story it told. It's basically telling the story of the first film, but from a different perspective.
Yeah, from like one
From
of
a
the
low-level mafia
Well,
man.
see, like I said, I can't talk about it. I've never played it,
Okay,
I
so
can't
put
really
it
say
ahead.
anything, but-
and the
JD
racketeering and
sold me.
everything.
JD friggin' sold me.
Okay. Bully, in my opinion, would be an S tier just compared to other games.
Yes,
on this
Get Bully is an S
It
tier.
gets right behind the trilogy.
Okay, good. I was worried you guys were going to say it was going to be lower.
No. That goes right with. They go hand in hand.
And remember, we're comparing this list against this list.
All right. I forget the name of this game. Dragon Quest, I believe, right?
Dragon Quest 8. It's an average game. Like, it's nothing special. If you guys haven't played it, I'm happy with it in the C tier. It's an average game, but it was.
Would you say you enjoyed like the Smackdown more or less?
I would put it, for me personally, it was around the Smackdown level. Like, that's where I enjoyed it.
I'm cool with slapping it right here.
Right behind it, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Totally happy with that.
So now we're into my childhood. Tony Hawks are literally my childhood. I love them with a passion.
Okay, so I have a question for you before we get deep into this.
Go ahead.
Which one of them had the level Sam Alcatraz?
That was is that
4?
That was 4, yeah. Alcatraz was 4, yes. I believe it was 4. So, okay, well, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, in my opinion, is the second best in the whole franchise. It would go 2, and then it would go 3 for me.
Yeah, it's definitely an A. I just didn't put it on because, again, like the same situation, I realized with it being later on, I was like, wait, this is the
No, it's not that. I don't know if it's better than Devil May Cry. I don't even know if it's better than The Godfather.
Really?
Well,
I mean, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is really the best one.
Agreed.
Yeah,
but you're also it's also 2 very, very contrasting different types of games, right? So
yeah,
but I mean,
apples and oranges.
Is there a story here that makes it better? Like, I get it, the gameplay and the fun factor. Are we basing this on which game is better to play or which is a better game?
If you ask me this question, what do I like better about number 2 over 3? I would say the maps, but now we're asking.
I mean, based against Devil May Cry, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You're talking about game mechanics, story, fun factor.
The point I'm trying to bring up is that's why it's hard to compare these 2 games to each other. Because I could easily tell you why I like 2 better than 3 because of the maps, but I don't know why I would say I like 3 better than Devil May Cry. I just did. I just like Tony Hawk.
Do you like 3 better than Godfather?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I can't argue it.
I'm good there.
Okay, now Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I would
definitely
say
not better than 3.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
I would say probably around God of War 2, Dragon War in my eyes.
It's probably it was probably between Dragon Quest and God of War.
Or Dragon Quest, sorry.
Yeah, I'm good with that one too.
I don't know.
You're not good at this.
What'd you say? Oh, Dragon Quest and God of War. Yeah. Okay, my fault. All right, Tony Hawk Undergrounds. This is when the game definitely changed drastically.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is where we appreciated the new direction before it fell apart immediately after this game.
No, it wasn't immediately after. Wasn't Underground 2 good?
Underground 2 was okay. American Wastelands when it really went bad.
Yeah, it Underground 2 was like they called it the World Tour, where they went. That was like Boston and Finland and places like that.
Underground is close to Tony Hawk 3 probably for me.
Yeah, I would say even though I enjoyed like the numbered ones the best, I would say it's a better game because I went back and watched a like 3.5 hour gameplay of it while I was working the other day, and it bring back a lot of memories on why I would say this is like a great game, and it's probably better, but I'll let you guys decide.
So put it ahead of Tony Hawk 3. I'll friggin' live with that.
Yeah, I can live with that too. I had a lot of fun with all the Tony Hawk games.
Okay. Silent Hill, buddy, take it away.
Well, this is I know I'm not going to get where I would actually want to, but I'm okay with A. I know for me, I played this way more than even the Tony Hawk games. I love Silent Hill. I just love Silent Hill.
Were they better than Resident Evils?
Yeah. See, the thing is, they played different.
Depending.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know so good, so that's why.
In terms of like a story, they're far better. To me, Silent Hill 2 is above Devil May Cry.
Okay, the reason I asked that is because if it was Resident Evil on this list, I would say Resident Evils are Bs. That's why I had to ask that.
See, what you have to understand, Resident Evil was more of a combat system, while Silent Hill is more of a story-driven psychological horror. That's why I love it so much. You know me, I like the stuff that doesn't go.
So it's very linear then.
Silent Hill is more like a Tomb Raider game where you're looking for things rather than a game where you're just shooting up.
A lot of puzzle solving.
You have to be sparingly with your bullets because you only get so much in the game when it comes to weapons and all that stuff. And the thing is, it's linear, but you can also do side stuff so you can get different endings.
I would
also backtracking.
It's number one in A. It's number one in A.
I'd agree.
I'm down for that. Okay, 100%.
Silent Hill 3 now.
It's
not as good as 2, but I do love it. So I would say a 3. If I was to do it, I would say it would be behind God of War, maybe behind Final Fantasy X in my eyes.
I would say behind Final Fantasy X. I think that's realistic.
Me personally, I'd even put it a little lower, but teach their own. I can live with that though. I can live with that.
Okay, so this is a hard game because what it did completely changed the landscape of gaming forever.
Yes,
and it's so it's so beautiful that there's no argument against it, but like their story is not like there's not really a story.
No,
but without this game, there's no Monster Hunter.
No,
and
there's a lot of things that would happen. So
I don't know. Do we put it really high just because of the way it looks?
No,
that's the problem.
In my opinion, I would say this is probably like an A, like a low.
It's a life-changing game. If you've never played this game, I recommend just playing it to see it.
It's on PS4 and 5.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah, before you can play on 5 anyway. I looked and I still have my copy, and it's available on 5 if you have.
It's like the mellow real world version of Bayonetta.
Yeah, right.
You know what? That's a great way to put it. That is a great way to put it.
Okay,
but
now
with the creatures, you also feel for them too. Like you feel for the creatures when you take one down.
Yeah, I know. Especially some of those, some of them were so majestic to do, like the bird, when you had to get on its wings and everything.
That's what I would say. Well, Putty just nailed it right there. That's like.
Can we play a clip
of this game?
He's just gonna insta-fram you.
What did you just fart?
Yes, I did.
All right, the clip is done. I don't know what I just played a clip of something, but
if you really watch this, like the detail in it when you're grabbing onto the fur of the animal and you're like climbing up the animal, and
that's what they nailed.
And whenever you're like, even with the falling, like for example, if he does his lunge when you drop down, like just the way the physics of your body when you're hanging off of it,
and the way
like
he grabs onto something,
and for being on PS2, like that's like game changing, like absolutely game changing.
The thing is, I don't
even do that now.
I don't think it reached a big enough audience. That's the
it was very very underground.
But that was with all of their games. Ico, this, even the Last Guardian. Those were.
But
all
the Last
games
Guardian was hyped to no avail. That one was hyped, and it just never was released.
Yeah, it was just delayed so much, and it's because the people that knew about Shadow and Colossus and Ico were excited for
just
the Last
to
Guardian.
see the early gameplay stuff from. The Guardian one, what's it called? Last
Guardian.
Oh my god, when you're hanging off your beast's like fur and it's just like running through the field and all the furs, like individual hairs are like rippling in the wind. That's just like epic.
But see, they were still kind of doing that Shadow Colossus. It had those effects back then that were.
But that's where it started. Yeah, that's where it started. I mean,
none of these games are bad games. I mean, no. I'm sure any one of none of you even played Blade. If you play Blade right now, you'll be like, wow, that was a fun, doofy game. You know what I mean?
Well, John, I'm not downfalling it. I know. I
know that's last on this list.
No, I get it. I'm not downfalling it. I didn't never said it was a bad game. It's just
I know, but you're making it seem like I'm fighting for it. No, I'm saying even the last place game on this list is a game that you could just go right now and pick it up. And
that's why I didn't add F to this list, because there's literally there's not even.
I don't even think there's a D, because Fight for New York is arguably a B, but at the same time, C is still a good score. A C is a good game.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just need we have one more question that needs to be answered, guys. Is Silent Hill 2 really the third best game on this list?
Yes.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
All right. All right, guys. So then there you go. This is our list for today. We have Grand Theft Auto Trilogy coming in at first, Bully coming in at second, Rockstar always getting that clean sweep. And then at third, we have Silent Hill 2. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap this video up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do us a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know your favorite PlayStation 2 list. And yeah, make sure you guys check out all of their channels. I'll link to them all in the description. Thank you guys for watching. You guys want to say anything before we leave?
Yeah, check me out, Johnny Donuts 777.
All right. That's my channel. It's Johnny Donuts 777. Why are you plugging my channel?
Johnny Donuts 777 as well.
Yeah, that's my quit plugging my
channel.
And
I'm at RLG Cast.
Yeah, he's by himself at that crappy channel.
That Gamer Potheads is the worst though.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.